Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, with all the trouble going on at Epping, as well as other places, of course, this particular one is over the sexual attack on a 14-year-old girl by an immigrant, allegedly. Then, of course, the people in the area, they react. The police react to the people reacting. The police shipping in troublemakers and so forth. There's a lot of stuff going on. And Chris Philp was granted an emergency question in the House of Commons today. It's unusual, but it happens from time to time. And he was asking the questions about what was going on, what were the police plans, what's the government doing about it, what are the government's plans, and so forth. And Diane Johnson, who is the crime and policing minister, one of the crime and policing ministers, she struggled to answer, but then when she did sort of get her thoughts together and answered the question, what she said, frankly, was astonishing. I don't suppose it surprises anyone, but it's astonishing the fact that she said it out loud in her outside voice, not her inside voice. I will tell you for what she said, and in part of that, she's quoting a policeman. So when I say and I quote, that's actually her saying what the policeman said. So listen to this, and then I'll circle around about what was said. She said, "These are very serious allegations, but it is vital that the criminal justice procedures are able to run their course. Superintendent Tim Tubbs of Essex Police has said, and I quote, 'The last thing we want is for any public discussion to hinder an ongoing prosecution. Criminal activity of any kind is totally unacceptable,' she said, 'wherever it occurs and whoever is perpetrated by.' I'm presuming that she means that includes politicians and policemen, but we shall wait and see." Philp then asked whether the government would shut down the migrant hotel in question, and Johnson gave the usual non-answer. So, once again, the government are out of touch. They refuse to acknowledge a problem. They won't attempt to solve a problem. Everything that happens is like, oh no, look over there, try and distract away from it. They know it's there, but they can't admit it. Now, that line by that cop, though, Tim Tubbs, little Timmy Tubbs, great name. How the hell did he become a superintendent? Anyway, his line, "The last thing we want is for any public discussion to hinder an ongoing prosecution." I think he really wanted to stop that line after the word discussion, but discussion does not hinder a prosecution. How can it? This is the police trying to shut people down. They don't want people even talking about it. Please, God, don't highlight the problems with all the migrants attacking all the children. Please don't talk about it. Please look over there. Please, shut up. We don't want people knowing what's going on. Please don't talk about it. Other people will learn what's going on, and then other people will get angry, and we're only a little force. We can't handle it. If everyone in Essex got up and descended and did what they want, we can't deal with that. And when it's the whole of Britain getting up and doing it, we're the police, we can't handle that. So we need everyone to shut up so that nobody has a clue what's going on. And that, of course, is why governments put in, orders at the court to stop anyone discussing these things. Because they don't want people talking about it. It embarrasses them. But worse, and this is where it's really bad, it frightens them. Because they know that the anger of people is justified. And there's no answer to justified anger. When people are righteous in their anger, you cannot quell that. You cannot kill the thought. You cannot kill the idea. And you cannot put down a revolution against the justification. If you are right, you are right. And when you are right, nothing can change that. And that's what this policeman is saying. Please, God, don't talk about it. Otherwise, I won't be able to do anything. I won't be able to stop 60 million people in this country getting very angry and marching. Shut down the conversation, the problem goes away. Fingers in your ears, cover your eyes. Most of all, don't talk. Thanks very much. Bye.